Johnny Carson and Me, a true story written by John and narrated by Douglas. I've always been able to get myself into a situation that may seem crazy in the middle stage, but the final outcome has been brilliant. It all began when I decided to paint a picture of Johnny Carson. I had heard that Johnny was coming to Nashville to give his one-man show. I thought it would be nice to give the painting to him. I had only 2 days in which to do it. How I remember taking a cab to an art supply store and getting that big canvas board. And when I got home, Mom calmly asked me, "What are you doing?" With all the confidence in the world, I answered, "I'm going to do a painting of Johnny Carson." I went to my room. I can still see myself sitting on the floor painting on a canvas that covered half of my room. I even used an old toothbrush to get the effect that I wanted on Johnny's hair. And when I finished, Mom and Dad said it was the best painting I had ever done. On a Saturday morning in 1969, Mom took me to town and let me out at the auditorium door with the big picture of Johnny Carson. I just walked in. Johnny stopped his rehearsal for 15 minutes to talk to me. It seemed to be all planned. I told Johnny that I enjoyed the Tonight Show. I told Johnny that I attended Belmont College. It was surprisingly easy for me to talk to Johnny Carson. I remembered that he had practiced listening to speech of a cerebral palsy person because one of his writers had cerebral palsy. I wanted someone to use my camera to take our picture. Johnny asked, "Does anyone know how to take a picture with this camera?" There was Johnny with his arm around my shoulder and my painting at our feet. Then the flashbulb went off. When I said goodbye to Johnny Carson, in walked another artist with a painting of Mr. Carson, nicely framed. I don't know if it had been commissioned, but judging from that gilded frame, I have always maintained that it was a commissioned painting. Johnny just couldn't make any more time for another artist because he had used what little time he had on me. Besides, my painting was bigger and better, and I got there first. I hope Johnny still has it, but I have a fear that it was destroyed in an office fire. My only regret is that I have no proof that this happened, because the photograph didn't come out. Maybe it was supposed to be that way, only my special memory. Johnny Carson was and is the best. Now as I sit in my easy chair, the echo of laughter still fills my heart and my room, thanks to Johnny. And when I look at my videotapes of the Tonight Show, I miss him until I hear, "Here's Johnny."